నమస్తే ఎన్టీవీ ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ సంక్రాంతి శుభాకాంక్షలు. ప్రతి సంక్రాంతికి అల్లుడు వస్తాడు, కానీ ఎన్టీవీకి మాత్రం హీరోయిన్స్ వస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతం మనతో పాటు ఉన్న హీరోయిన్ నటాషా దోషి. అండ్ మలయాళంలో మంచి పేరు తెచ్చుకున్న నటాషా దోషి తెలుగులో జయసింహ అంటే మన బాలకృష్ణ గారి మూవీలో హీరోయిన్గా చేశారు. నటాషా దోషి, ముందుగా మీకు సంక్రాంతి శుభాకాంక్షలు.
హలో, సంక్రాంతి శుభాకాంక్షలు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. తెలుగు బాగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు?
కొంచెం కొంచెం తెలుసు.
సో బేసిక్గా మీరు మలయాళం నుంచి తెలుసు, ఎక్కడ నుంచి?
సో బేసిక్లీ ఐ యామ్ ఫ్రమ్ బాంబే. ఐ యామ్ బోర్న్ అండ్ బ్రాట్ అప్ ఇన్ బాంబే, బట్ మై మామ్ ఇస్ అ మలయాళీ అండ్ మై డాడ్స్ అ గుజరాతీ, సో ఐమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అ కాక్టైల్ ఆఫ్ మెనీ కల్చర్స్.
సో మీకు బాగా ఏది ఇష్టం, ఏ కల్చర్ ఎక్కువ ఇష్టపడతారు?
I think that would be actually Hyderabad, because it's something I found on my own and I really like it.
సో మీరు సంక్రాంతి చేసుకునే టైంలో మీరు కేరళలో ఓనం చేసుకుంటారు, రైట్?
Yeah, similar, but I feel like both are very different, but both are like really nice. Yeah.
The flavor is, the theme of the festival.
I think I am biased towards Sankranti because Jaisimha released on Sankranti and it did very well. So I was accepted by the Telugu audience very warmly and very with a lot of love. So I think Sankranti is something I'm very biased to because that was my introduction to the Telugu industry.
Maybe a sentiment ఉంటుంది.
Yeah, so it's a very like personal thing for me. Yeah.
So మళ్ళీ సంక్రాంతి వచ్చేసింది.
Yeah.
And you are in Hyderabad.
Yeah, I love being in Hyderabad during Sankranti because I have come to Hyderabad so many times, but I genuinely believe there's no time better than during Sankranti to be in Hyderabad because everyone is so happy. There's just like so much good energy in the air and it's so festive and it's beautiful.
సో ఏంటి హైదరాబాద్లో మీకు బాగా ఇష్టమైన ప్లేసెస్ కానీ ఫుడ్ కానీ?
Oh, I love Bisibela Bhat. It's something.
Bisibela Bhat.
Bisibela
It
Bhat.
is from Bangalore, not from Hyderabad.
But I love eating it in Hyderabad. I love it.
బేసిక్గా అందరూ బిర్యానీ అని అంటారు.
See, I'm vegetarian, so biryani is
వెజ్ బిర్యానీ.
I avoid eating masala food, but I love Bisibela Bhat. Yeah.
Okay. తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎట్లా ఉందంటే మలయాళం ఇండస్ట్రీలో 3-4 మూవీస్ చేశారు మీరు. తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఒకటే మూవీ చేశారు.
I did Jaisimha and now I've done a special song in Kalyan Ram's movie which is called Enlamanchi Badura. Yeah, it's releasing. Yeah.
So ఎట్లా అనిపిస్తుంది తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ, ఏమనిపిస్తుంది కంపారిటివ్లీ ఫ్రమ్ మలయాళం ఇండస్ట్రీ?
So I feel the Malayalam industry is I definitely feel the Telugu industry is a much bigger industry than the Malayalam industry. In terms of production value, in terms of the just the whole experience overall, the theaters, everything. And I feel that the Telugu industry is we make like bigger films in Telugu industry, and the movies are more like commercial, more like entertaining overall. Malayalam is more about just like offbeat cinema more than commercials.
Out of box untai.
Yeah, their scripts are nice. Even Telugu has obviously nice scripts, but Telugu movies are like it's like a roller coaster. Like you enjoy the ride. They take you through emotions. So I think I personally prefer Telugu movies.
మోడస్ ఆపరెండి ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే వర్కింగ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అంటే the working style?
The working style is also very different. For example, Telugu industry we work for a set number of hours in a day. The Malayalam industry also has a fixed number of hours, but it's much longer than the Telugu industry. And just overall, Telugu is better. It is.
సో తెలుగులో బాలకృష్ణ గారితో చేశారు. ఈజ్ ఎ సూపర్ స్టార్ హియర్. సో హౌ ఇస్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ హిమ్?
Absolutely amazing, and I hope I get to work with Bala sir again because it has been one of the most wonderful experiences of my life, and I always cherish all those days that I worked with him. Bala sir, everyone is so scared of Bala sir because he's short-tempered, but he was extremely sweet to me. So when people would tell me, everyone would ask me how is it working with Bala sir, and I would be like, why are they asking me this so many times? Because I've seen his like movies which were dubbed in Hindi. I've watched a few of his Telugu films before I worked with him, but I didn't know about his nature or anything. So when people would ask me this, I would be very surprised and be like, why are they asking me this? And then I realized that okay, it's because of
సీరియస్ గా ఉంటారని టాక్.
Yeah, he gets a little angry sometimes, but with me he was very friendly, he was very sweet, and he helped me like with my lines, and he was always just teaching me things. He's just like a child at heart. He always wants to learn things.
Every heroine says this,
Yeah, but he's very like he wants to always learn things, and it's really nice. He's very energetic. I love his energy level, and he's just full of good vibes and positivity, and that's
సో
really.
సెట్స్ లో ఎట్లా ఉంటారు? How he behaves in the sets?
He was very friendly on set. Like there was it was a very good experience overall. Like he was always like helping me do my lines. He was showing me things of NTR sir on his iPad. He used to make me watch. He used to say like, you know, you've not watched this, you should see. And his love for NTR sir, that's absolutely amazing. I think I've mentioned this many times before, and even now I always say, I don't think anyone has so much respect and love for their father as much as Bala sir has for NTR sir. Like it's really commendable. Like he worships his father, and that's something I learned from him, that I should like respect my parents and give them, you know, much more respect than they deserve.
Right.
Yeah. So-
How difficult it is to work in other language
Oh,
which you
okay.
don't know.
Okay, so basically, since I've been brought up in Bombay, I know Hindi and English,
Hindi, yeah.
and my mom is Malu, so I know Malayalam,
Malayalam.
and my dad's Gujarati, so I know Gujarati. But I did not know Malayalam when I started working in Malayalam cinema.
Okay.
Like I could understand it, but I could not speak it. Like ippa enike samsarikan ariyam, like that.
What does that mean?
That means I can speak in Malayalam now.
Okay.
But when I started, I didn't know because it was very broken Malayalam. Like, but I could always understand because my mom always speaks to me in
Right.
Malayalam. So I am academically a very good student. So learning is never a problem for me. I always love learning. I love a new challenge. So if you give me a Telugu script, even now I can learn it. Like that's not a problem. So I don't have that struggle of learning a language. I pick up things very quickly. So
Quick learner.
Yeah, I'm a quick learner. So that's not an issue for me.
సో మలయాళం ఇండస్ట్రీలో అంటే మీకు బాగా అంటే 3-4 మూవీస్ చేశారు కదా, ఫస్ట్ మూవీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఎట్లా ఉండింది? దట్ వాజ్ యువర్ డెబ్యూ, రైట్?
That was my debut. I was in my first year of dental school when I started doing it. In fact, I was 10 days away from my first board exam for dentistry, and I was doing it, and I was just like, what am I doing? I was so nervous. But it was a good experience as well.
Mantrikan, right?
Mantrikan was, my debut film was Hide and Seek.
Hide and Seek,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
యా, నేను మీరు డెంటిస్ట్ అని చదివాను. ఆర్ యూ ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ ఆర్ యూ లెఫ్ట్ ఇట్ ఆర్
No, I
సంథింగ్?
haven't left it. I do try to go back to it as much as I can. I don't get a lot of time to be honest.
వాజ్ దట్ యువర్ ప్యాషన్ ఆర్ జస్ట్ అన్ అకాడమిక్?
My passion is what I'm doing here. Acting,
Acting.
dancing, entertaining, yeah.
ఒకవేళ యాక్టర్ కాకపోయింటే, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ అన్ యాక్టర్, వాట్ వుడ్ బి?
I can't imagine being anything else other than being an actor.
సీరియస్లీ?
Yeah, because I think, like I knew when I was probably 3.5, 4 years old that this is what I want to grow up and be. I did my first TV show when I was 8 years old. And when I was on my first like my 8th birthday, 9th birthday, 10th birthday, I celebrated on a set. I was doing Hindi television as a child artist. So I used to celebrate my birthdays on set, and I used to love it. And I've always thought to myself, this is what
సో
I want
8
to
years
do.
నుంచి మీకు
I've been acting since a very young age. Yeah.
ఓకే.
Yeah, I just took a gap in the middle because of dentistry. So
సో మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా డెంటిస్ట్ గా వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మొత్తం క్యూ కడతారా బయట? పీపుల్ విల్ బి
yeah,
somebody will break their
I
teeth and
want to
they'll
set
come.
up a clinic in Hyderabad. That's something I want to do actually.
అందరూ వినండి, నటాషా వచ్చి డెంటిస్ట్ క్లినిక్ పెడతారు ఇక్కడ. సో ఎవరికన్నా టీత్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే
Yeah.
somebody will come, they break their teeth and
No,
come
no,
to
please
you.
don't break your teeth to see me. You can just come and get a filling done.
Yeah, మీ పేరెంట్స్ గురించి ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది సపోర్ట్ మీకు?
No, actually, I have no background in the industry, but my parents have been extremely supportive of my choices in life. And my mother has always been my backbone and my support system. And I actually, like, even on my phone, my mom's name is saved as Momager, which is mom who is a manager.
Manager plus mom.
Yeah,
is
mom plus
momager.
manager. So that's
I think
Momager.
every heroine has that momager.
No,
most of the
everyone.
heroines,
No,
most of the
no,
heroines.
you'll be surprised. A lot of them have it, but a lot of them don't have it as well.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm very fortunate that my mom comes with me, and I'm very fortunate that my mom is a super mom and is like, I don't need like many people around me as long as my mom is around me, because she can manage everything. So that's how it is.
సో అలా అయితే ఎవరు ప్రపోజ్ చేయరు మీకు వచ్చి, when somebody want to propose you or want to tell their feelings, when your mom is around you, they
But
don't
that
even
doesn't
dare.
happen on set anyway, so that's
Yeah, probably. సో ఏంటి మీ కాలేజ్ ఏజ్ ఎట్లా గడిచింది? అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ఎప్పుడు ఈ ప్యాషన్ ఎప్పుడు అనిపించింది మూవీస్లోకి రావాలి అని చెప్పి? when
Yeah.
does this spark happen?
so I've always been doing something or the other related to acting as well.
8 years అని చెప్పారు.
Yeah, so I've always been in the industry in a way, not so much in the Telugu industry, but I've always been a part of some industry or the other. And Telugu industry actually happened. Jayasimha is I did not audition for Jayasimha. Like they found my photo, Ravi sir, and they found someone in Chennai to actually find who I am and get me there. And like, so more than me going towards the movie came to me, so it was all destined and meant to be, you know.
సో ఫస్ట్ ఆన్ స్క్రీన్ చూసుకున్నప్పుడు బిగ్ స్క్రీన్ మీద చూసుకున్నప్పుడు హౌ డిడ్ యూ ఫీల్ అరౌండ్ ది ఆడియన్స్ ఉంటారు
You know, more than that, what felt really amazing was Jaisima was the first movie that released after I became a dentist, after I graduated. So it said introducing Dr. Natasha Doshi. So that was like both my careers all merged in one. So that was the more
Dr.
amazing
Natasha
thing. Yeah.
Doshi.
So when I saw that, I was more happy.
Yeah, when you saw yourself on screen, on a big screen.
That was a really nice experience, and actually I watched Jaisima's first show at Brahma Ramba, so I watched it with all of Bala Sir's fans.
That's not a multiplex actually. That's,
I know, it's a mass theatre.
Yeah, cult theatre.
That's Bala Sir's theatre
Yeah,
also,
yeah,
and we watched it together, the first show, and that was an amazing experience, because I would have never thought that, you know, such a fan base exists, and my Amakuti was such a big hit. So I got so much love for that song. So
Yeah.
I think I'm very blessed.
సో ఏంటి ఫ్యూచర్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఎట్లా ఉన్నాయి, ఏం చేయబోతున్నారు నటాషా దోషి మళ్ళీ మేము తెలుగులో ఎప్పుడు చూడబోతున్నాం?
So there is
మీ స్పెషల్ సాంగ్ అని
so Enta Manchi Vadura is releasing today, which is
Kalyan
with
Ram.
Kalyan Ram, and I've done a special song which I think is really, really the perfect festival song. I know how Sankranti is so important to every Telugu person here, and I think that song is just like the perfect festival song. When you see the movie, when you see the song, you'll know.
మన మూవీ చేసినప్పుడు హిట్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఫ్లాప్స్ ఉంటాయి, సక్సెస్ ఉంటుంది, ఫెయిల్యూర్
Yeah.
ఉంటుంది. హౌ డు యూ టేక్ ఇట్? హౌ నటాషా టేక్ దట్?
So in it, like actually more than the movie is doing well or not, I think it's very important that every actor or everyone who is in this industry, or in today's time we even have social media where, you know, there are influencers. So I think it's very important to be balanced in your head and accept that there are going to be highs and lows in your life, but your highs don't define you, and neither do your lows. And if you are in peace and in terms with who you are, and you are not defined by your success or your failures, because you have given it your all, you know. I always ask, if have I given it my best? If I have put in my 100%, and then if something doesn't work out, then, you know, like, you can't change the outcome.
Oh.
But as long as you've given it your best, it's fine. And you just have to keep in mind that your failures or your success, none of them defines you. You know, you make who you are.
Yeah.
Your failures or your success doesn't make who you are.
నతాషాకి సంబంధించి వాట్ ఈస్ ద డెఫినేషన్ ఆఫ్ సక్సెస్? సక్సెస్ అంటే ఏంటి నతాషా?
I think my happiness is my success.
దట్స్ ఎ వండర్ఫుల్
Yeah,
ఆన్సర్.
I think, my happiness would be my success. I don't see myself as, oh, my movie ran so many days, so I'm successful. Oh,
Having
I
said
had so
that,
many.
what is happiness according
is-
to you?
What is happiness according to me? Happiness is doing what you love.
Okay.
That's what I truly believe. Like, I actually believe, do what you love and love what you do, so you're not working. Yeah.
సో కెరీర్లో అంటే మీకు ఎప్పుడైనా ఇబ్బంది పడిన సందర్భాలు, యూనో ఎందుకు వచ్చాను ఇండస్ట్రీలోకి, వై డి ఐ కమ్ టు దిస్ ఇండస్ట్రీ, సచ్ embarrassing situations, any difficult situations were there?
Not really, not so much. I've been fortunate enough to not have, I mean, it exists in the industry where you will have like certain bad experiences. Fortunately, I haven't encountered any, so yeah.
ఏ హీరోయిన్ అడిగినా అదే చెప్తారు, యూనో వెన్ ఐ ఆస్క్ ఎనీబడి, ఎనీ హీరోయిన్, దే సే దిస్, బట్ యూనో ద థింగ్స్ విల్ కమ్ అప్ లైక్, యూనో, మీ టూ,
Oh no, so I actually have not. I believe it takes two to clap. So you should never blame anyone. No one is ever found in a compromising situation. You know, like, of course, some people sadly become victims, but you also have a voice. You also have choices to make. I keep saying,
you always have
you have a choice.
Yeah.
It's your choice, you know. The path you want to take is up to you. So you can't blame someone else for a choice you made and then say that, oh, but this was promised. But it was a choice you made. So that's on you then.
సో అట్ సమ్ పాయింట్ దిస్ హ్యాష్ ట్యాగ్ మీ టూ,
Yeah.
యూనో, మిస్యూజ్ అయిందని అనుకున్నారు ఎప్పుడైనా?
I do think it has been misused a lot as well by people. I don't think, like, I think a lot of people have misused it and, like, you know, just try to get limelight out of it also. So yeah, I'm not saying that everyone did it.
Not
I'm just
everyone,
saying,
yeah.
I'm just saying that, of course,
It is either way.
there are victims,
Yeah.
but I also feel like these are choices. We are all adults. We are all capable of making decisions, you know. You should be able to take responsibility for your choices.
సో ఇయర్ కంప్లీట్ అయింది 2019. సో వాట్ డిడ్ యూ లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ 2019 అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ రెజల్యూషన్ ఇన్ 2020?
My resolution in 2020 is to not stress so much.
సో ఒక స్టోరీ చెప్పినప్పుడు ఏది బాగా ఎగ్జైట్ చేస్తుంది యూనో స్టోరీలో ఏ ఎలిమెంట్ మీ రోలా లేకపోతే స్టోరీనా ఆర్ హీరో ఇమేజా వాట్ డస్ యూనో యాక్చువల్లీ ఎగ్జైట్స్ యూ
First, of course, the character. Like my character in the movie should excite me. It should be something that's that I have something to offer to the character. It shouldn't be just like, oh, I'm an accessory. I'm just used to fill into the movie. So there has to be some charm about the character that people will like and people can remember you by. So that's the first thing. And of course, like it does matter that you do movies with like a good banner, a good director, a good producer.
Sometimes all these things don't happen
Sometimes
together.
they don't happen. Yeah.
సో అలాంటప్పుడు ఏది చూస్ చేసుకుంటారు వాట్
In that case, I don't do those movies.
సో అన్నీ ఉండాలి
That's why I do only
యు వాంట్
one
ఆల్
movie.
టుగెదర్
That's why I like doing bigger movies.
తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఈ హీరోతో చేయాలని అనిపిస్తుంది అంటే సో వాంట్ టు డూ విత్ దిస్ హీరో విత్ దిస్ యాక్టర్
So, more than acting for me is like I want to dance with some heroes because I love dancing, and some heroes in the Telugu industry are absolutely amazing
movie, how
dancers.
can you dance with
No,
a
but that's
star?
what. No, like I want to act with them also, but like I want to dance with them also, like in the movie.
With whom?
One is Junior NTR,
Mhm.
Allu Arjun. Both of them are the equal level. Like I wouldn't be able to choose between the two of them, but these two I definitely want to.
Since you're a good dancer, you want to dance
Yeah,
with
like
them.
I would. I think it would be like such a hit. Yeah.
యా పెద్ద స్టార్స్ కాబట్టి obviously మంచి నచ్చిన యాక్టర్ ఎవరు అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ డాన్సింగ్ యాక్టింగ్ లో పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ లో
Prabhas. I think Prabhas is a very nice hero. I really love Bahubali. Yeah.
అండ్ సాహో
Saho, I didn't watch.
సో యా సో ఈ స్టార్ తో అంటే మీకు ఈ ఫేవరెట్ స్టార్ అని ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో హూ ఇస్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ స్టార్ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ
I won't be able to pick one. I like little bit of everyone. Like I love how Allu
So,
Arjun
అంటే
dances
నేను
and
బేసిక్ గా
Junior
ఇఫ్ యూ
NTR
ఆస్క్ ఎనీ అదర్ గర్ల్ అదర్ దన్ ఇండస్ట్రీ దే కెన్ సే దిస్ స్టార్
Yeah.
ఇస్ మై ఫేవరెట్
Yeah.
బట్ ఫ్రమ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ వెన్ యూ ఆస్క్ ఎ హీరో
Yeah, that becomes little political.
You can't say
You
yes, you have to be
politically
strategic.
right, yeah.
you can't say one name.
Yeah, no.
Other would be
No, I
offended.
always say Balasur. Best answer. Balasur is my favorite hero.
సో బాలకృష్ణ గారు నెక్స్ట్ మూవీ మళ్ళీ మీతో సో ఈ రోల్ చేయాలని ఏమన్నా అనుకున్నారు ఎప్పుడైనా డ్రీమ్ రోల్ ఏమన్నా ఉందా తెలుగు ఆర్ ఎనీ ఇండస్ట్రీ నుంచి
I don't have like a dream role as such, but I would love to do a periodic film like Bahubali, for example,
Okay.
because you get to relive and be
So
someone from a
it is-
completely different
no,
generation.
if it is Bahubali,
Yeah.
What character would you like to do?
I would like to do Anushka's character.
Which role? There are two roles. One is deglamorized, one
Both. See, that's like such an amazing opportunity. You get to like showcase yourself in two completely different avatars.
and there is a role of Shivagami.
Yeah, that also. But I prefer like both the roles. Both of Anushka's roles are really nice. Yeah.
సో డీగ్లామరైజ్డ్ రోల్స్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీ బ్యూటీని చూపించకుండా లైక్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ బట్ యు హ్యావ్ స్కోప్ టు పర్ఫార్మ్
Yeah.
సో వాట్ వుడ్ యూ చూస్ is it a beauty role or
If
is it
the
a performance?
storyline is really tight, if the content is really good, I would choose the deglamorous role also. It wouldn't matter. As long as it's a character people will take in their hearts back. That's what I think. Like, will people like it? That's what I think.
సో ఏంటి అంటే ఫ్యూచర్ ప్లానింగ్స్ ఏంటి ఎట్లా ప్లాన్ చేసుకున్నారు యువర్ కెరీర్ అండ్ యువర్ మూవీస్
The future, like I live each day. Like I don't think so much about the future because that's why I'm trying to not stress. The thought of the future
you
stresses.
said you are an overthinker.
I am, but that's why I'm not trying to think. Yeah, so the plan is to not focus on the future and live in the present at the moment. Yeah.
సో ఏంటి డైట్ సీక్రెట్ ఏంటి నటాషా నైట్ డైట్
I'm almost never eating bread and cheese. I love bread and cheese, but I don't eat bread and cheese. And yeah, that's one thing I do. And
ఓన్లీ బ్రెడ్ అండ్ చీజ్
because and I try to eat as early as possible. Like my dinner, this is something I incorporated recently. So I eat my dinner by 8 o'clock, 8:30 latest. I don't like eating later than that. Of course, it gets a little off schedule when I'm traveling for work and all because then you can't control it. But when I'm at home, I eat before 8, like by 8.
మీ ఫ్యామిలీతో గడిపే టైం ఎట్లా స్పెండ్ చేస్తారు లీజర్ టైం అంటే మీరు బిజీగా ఉంటారు షూట్
Yeah.
హౌ డు యూ బ్యాలెన్స్ ద థింగ్స్
So my mom always comes with me to shoot. My mom is like my shadow.
there would be no missing
So I don't miss, and as long as I have my mom with me, I feel like my home is with me. But I do miss my father and my brother. I have an older brother as well. So I do miss them, and we try to spend as much as time as we can when we are in Bombay. And yeah, that's fine. We all live together, so that's not an issue. I miss my dog the most when I'm shooting and traveling.
dog is also family
Yeah, Nora is like my baby, and yeah, she's like I miss her the most. Like I video call her every day. When
You video call
I
your
video
dog?
call her every day. I video call my helper at home to check whether she's fine. I video call my dad to see if she's fine. Yeah.
Okay. What is love? What is
What is love
relationship?
according to me?
Yeah.
So love is something that has to be unconditional, according to me, which does not happen so much in today's time because it's easier to break things than to make things work. But I believe in unconditional love. I've learned that from my dogs and from my mother. But yeah, I believe
Does that exist? Unconditional love from a guy?
from a guy. I don't know if I can say that.
I'm
but
talking about that thing, not
no,
from
I
your
mean
mother.
I've not experienced it, so I can't say that yet.
No, so okay, what is the ideal qualities of a guy? You know.
For me?
Yeah.
For me, it's very important that the boy is tall.
Prabhas.
Yeah, I don't like.
Come on,
him.
every guy won't be a Prabhas height, you know.
No, but okay, doesn't have to be Prabhas height, but I have like a minimum 5'10" criteria. That is
Okay,
because
5'10".
I'm like relatively tall.
Checklist tall 5'10". Okay.
Then being witty is very important. Like being intelligent and funny. Like these two things are very
Okay,
important.
intelligent and funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Witty. Like
Witty.
not
Yeah, yeah.
witty. Yeah.
A bit of sarcasm.
Yeah, like sarcastic. Yeah. And ambitious. That's it. That's
A
it.
goal oriented.
Like goal oriented with someone who you can grow with, you know, like who grows and makes you grow as a person as well.
What about understanding?
I feel like as long as these things are there, it'll all be there. Yeah, but that's all a given. You are not going to be with a person who's not understanding or not respectful. Come on, like.
సో మీ చైల్డ్హుడ్ నుంచి మీరు 8 years కి మీరు యాడ్ చేశారు
yeah.
సో యూ వుడ్ బి ఏ సెలబ్రిటీ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ చైల్డ్హుడ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ రైట్ ఐ నో ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ రాంగ్
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
సో ఎవరైనా అప్రోచ్ అయ్యారా నో ఎనీ గుడ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఆర్ ఫనీ ఇన్సిడెంట్స్
With respect to boys proposing
yeah
to me.
proposing you or crush or something else like that
To be honest, you know, I've always been such a career-oriented and a goal-oriented girl. For me, that has always been my priority. Even
Seriously?
now. Yeah, I swear. And I don't like focus on chasing love and all of that. I feel like if it has to happen, it will happen.
okay
So
it happened not happened so far
no.
so single ready to mingle
Single, not ready to mingle right now.
so reserved
Yeah, I believe in like I love my relationship with me. That's the most important
You love
relationship.
yourself.
I love myself and I love my relationship with me at the moment and I don't want to change that. If it happens, it happens, but at the moment I'm very happy with myself.
సో తెలుగులో మరిన్ని సినిమాలు రావాలి మీ అండ్ మంచి స్టార్స్ తోటి మీరు కోరుకున్న స్టార్స్ తోటి ఎవరైతే డ్యాన్స్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారో అల్లు అర్జున్ తోటి జూనియర్ ఎన్టీఆర్ తోటి వాళ్ళందరితో యాక్ట్ చేయాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాం అండ్ వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐ విష్ యూ హ్యాపీ సంక్రాంతి
Sankranti Subhakankshalu.
మీకు మళ్ళీ సంక్రాంతి శుభాకాంక్షలు థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ బీయింగ్
Thank you so much for having me. I've had a great time.